Hello, chat. What's up? First off, apologies for no stream yesterday. I really needed to finish up that damn video. Good news is, it was worth it. Put out that video today. Hopefully everyone's had a chance to go give it a look. And also, other good news. A demo of Resident Evil 4 dropped today. And I figured, you know what? Why don't we start the stream off checking that out? Since it might be a big deal to a few people. Played it and love it, but I died and my head didn't get cut off? What, you mean? Well, I'll see for myself. Hello, your opening sins keep getting better. Oh, well, thank you, I try. Might have been a little bit too long, but I actually cut it down a lot from what it originally was. And it still ended up kind of long. Yeah, I always have the stuff that I cut out and keep it around for another video. Sim video was great. Oh, thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Hope everyone enjoyed it. It seems like it's doing pretty well. The longest time during production, though, that video was shit. I'm not gonna lie, it took a lot of work to bang it into, like, proper, listening, quality. This game is in fear because Ashley doesn't have her elephant ears anymore. Is that, for some reason I thought that statement was gonna end that you can't get penny shots on her anymore. I was prepared for that, but you made me proud by instead going with her ears instead. You kept the horny at bay. Because I have seen people making that argument that, it's not the same because you can no longer get upskirt shots. Kind of funny when they're long, though. It's part of the humor. Well, I kind of use my opening sin to establish a theme, and then I use the rest of the sins, or at least a good portion of them, to support that theme. Is the way it kind of adds structure to the video that's largely just like a list. So I think it makes it a little bit better. You don't know whether I'm horny for large ears or not. True. You. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be proud of you. Maybe that actually is something on that spectrum for you. Did Wolong become the ultimate bioweapon? Well, you can summon monsters and other people turn into them, but I don't think so. This, though, definitely has bioweapons. That emote's gonna be good for this playthrough. Never liked the Harry Potter movies or the games or the books. But the video was really good also, so this really sucks if you did pre-order Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition GameStop store. Well, no, I have not pre-ordered it. I'm going to be buying it digitally anyways. So I'm glad you liked the video. Would you date Ashley? How old is she? That's kind of a big question. I don't know, the president's daughter sounds like that's a little, I don't know. Something about having the Secret Service around me while I'm trying to get my game on sounds really awkward and off-putting. I don't think I'd go for it. Just meeting the president, I don't think, a little too high maintenance. Salutations, my dude, good job on the video. Hey, thank you. Hope everyone's had a chance to check it out and enjoy it. I think she's 21, yeah, but I know she doesn't act that way in the original. That's always been my argument. And she certainly doesn't look it either. Very good video, but I feel like 200-second first sin is longer than how long a porn video gets my attention. Jesus, man. I mean, trust me, it was longer just a couple days ago, and I cut it down by about an extra minute. But yeah, I had a really good theme going with it, so I was like, you know what, let me flesh this out so everyone knows exactly what my argument is. That as good as the game was, it could have been more structured around actual Hogwarts and the activities inside of it, instead of just go kill your way through a bunch of dark wizards and fields. Also, Zarayu, thank you for the 87 months. Wow, I've been here as long last time. That ain't that long at all. It's playing like multiple times, isn't it? Oh, damn it. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. No, thank you, OBS, for fucking this up. Jesus Christ, why are the windows so bugged and OBS pop-ups anymore? Hate it. There we go, that'll stop that. Would you bang? Why are you asking me these questions about Ashley all of a sudden? Why is this on your mind? Is that really important? Y'all weird. It's over 7 years. That's kind of long, eh? In the grand scheme of things, it's a blink in the eye. So you were all living at the best possible time to be alive. You know, you got the singularity right around the corner from the looks of things. Maybe you'll either die very soon or you get to live forever. You know, that's what you got to look forward to. How are you looking, Dartigan? Because she's the second main character. So what? There's a second main character of every game. You no one asked me if I want to sleep with them. That's a weird argument to make. Wow. She is a female in a video game. Don't you just want to sleep with her? What? Come on, chat. Come on. Be better. You get upskirt shots of Leon. He wears jeans, so a little kind of difficult. No skirt. You gotta have the skirt first. 21-year-old NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez suffers concussion after multiple strikes to the head during title defense. WWE continued to film the episode after her collapse. Yeah, WWE even people getting injured. Yeah, it's pretty common. Findar, would you date Kratos? I don't know. I'm not sure. He's Greek, and I know, and he's also Spartan. I know the history of what male-on-male relationships were in those days. If you're not the top, then you're basically a slave. Don't know if it'd go that well, because I don't think I could top him. So, like, what happened with Liv Morgan with Bray Bill? Okay, you guys are doing more wrestling stuff. 2023, I don't think I can top Kratos. I mean, I got asked. I had to give a proper answer. How about post-Ragnarok Kratos? I mean, is there really that much of a difference? He still would kick your ass and, would no, I will not be the bottom. So, if it's a writing competition, well, maybe in a writing competition, or even like a speak. I could probably give a better TED talk than Kratos. How about that? You could do the thigh sex Greek thing with Kratos. Jesus, Chad, you guys are weird tonight. So freaking weird. What if? Alright, start breaking out the horny gel emote. I feel its hiatus has been too long and you guys have forgotten what it's there for. Its power is needed. I have need of it. There we go. Big wall of horny gels for all of you. All you getting locked up, bonked, and zipped back up, alright? Also, the final batch of emotes are almost done. Their final versions of them are being drawn right now, so I'll have 4 more for you soon. No, we'll bang, okay. That'd be consensual. Yeah, I got 3 new ones already, but there's 4 more coming. Gotta admit, one of them is a little weird, and I just threw it out there because I was like, yeah, whatever, maybe people will find a use for it. But you'll know immediately which one it is when you see it, too. I rejected you, I'm gonna throw a tantrum. It's alright, I'm used to, people having, rejection tantrums around me. There's a whole meme with Kratos and Kid Icarus, and it was very Greek, and I don't want to know more. Because I can already imagine. This Commander Shepard, this is my favorite shop on the Citadel. Someone needs to introduce Commander Shepard to Amazon. I don't need to go from store to store anymore. So I need to get this into full screen. I don't like how it is. Full screen, please. Much better. Vertical synchronization off. Cinematic resolution for ray tracing. Fidelity. Image quality. Anti-aliasing. Do we not have the DLSS? No. Probably not. Why can I pump that? I like they give me a little image over there, show me what, okay, just add specular highlights. You know what? We'll try it at 8. Frame rate, set that to 60. Otherwise, problems. Alright, chat, so. Will this be the best game ever a second time in a row? Well, this is just a demo, not the full game, so we'll have to wait for all of it, but hey, that's not too long away. Playing the demo because you want to shoot crows? True, that is part of it. I need to make sure that's still in there. Especially that scene where you come across a whole room full of them and you can chuck a grenade. And if they drop money. With how much they're ham-fisted that dead horse Diablo 3, I can only imagine how little they improved Diablo 4. I mean, that is an argument. I've never played Diablo 3 because it never looked that interesting to me. Who knows? I hope for the best. But Blizzard is a weird company these days. This is your last day off for the year. What kind of nightmare job do you have? If you only get 1 day off a year. I think you need to quit. South Park made a very sad and touching episode about kids using ChatGPT to respond to girlfriends and the girls being happier with the AI than the humans. I think you'll appreciate it. That is kind of meta, and that I've actually read articles of people using ChatGPT to help them on their, dating sites like Tinder to get better responses. I mean, how does it make you feel, chat, if a chatbot having possible better game than you? Told you there would be a demo for this. I mean, they've had a demo for both 7 and 8, so I mean, it's not exactly a Nostradamus level prediction to predict this. It's like, called it. Add that one to the tally. Delta Tiger does it again. Why am I a being? I've been a good being, but yeah. It's only gonna get weirder from here when it comes to AI stuff. Only gonna get weirder. And you wanna know why it's gonna get weirder, chat? Do you wanna know why? I got a very... There's actually a very good reason. What is it? Well, yours truly owns a small part of a upcoming AI company. That's not a joke. I will own like 5% of a post-production and sort of AI company that's currently being put together. So chat, I get to be one of the deciders of the future. Turn your back on humanity for AI, I know, right? I get to decide the future you all live in one day, or at least I'll have a hand in it. The nightmarish hellscape that I will bequeath to you, chat, will be beautiful and dark. None of you will ever get laid because there'll be nothing but bots everywhere. Does that mean you're selling our data? No, but it'll be trained off it. That's right. The AIs of the future will be trained off my Twitch chat. So get your part of history now. This company called Cybertimes is. I'm not giving away any details right now, but it's got a name. But until everything is finalized, I ain't gonna discuss much more than that. Like I said, it's still in the process of being set up. Will AI replace our cow meat? Well, possibly, like 3D meat, like that new culture meat might, maybe. I don't get laid because of my dog shit person. Well, AI can help you with that. We can give you a better personality. AI is Quinn. This is actually an AI right now. Yeah, I mean, hey, there's already a couple AIs on Twitch. Is there a Terminator Revolution in the future? I'm blaming you. Well, what if you get that chat? I can now actually push for that waifu future you've always dreamed of. Android cat girls, chat. I now can have a part in making that happen. Is Roku's Basilisk coming to fruition? Roku's Basilisk? The only Basilisk I know of is that Japanese manga and anime about ninjas, so yes. Dating Turing test, that's not a bad idea. Actually, I might write that down because you might need that in the future. AI Dartigan roleplay. You could already clone my voice if you wanted. You've already seen the presidential gamer memes, right? 25 bits from Puff. Hey, thank you. Never asked for this. Dart, you can just say that's what you want. No one's judging. I mean, I wouldn't, be that disappointed in that. You create 2B, then I'll forgive you. I'll mark it down in the notes. Just want thick muscle mommies, though. Well, chat, it'll be a AI utopia or dystopia. You can have whatever you want, or nothing. Wish you would my voice all my notifications for my stream. I mean, yeah, I can do that. Like I said, you can also just clone my voice using like a software. Honestly, solving dating for women is easier than AI. We just need 3.5 billion Henry Cavill clones. We don't want them to have it that good. All right. God, we're already competing against enough right as it is. When's the Dartigan AI streams? I don't know. We'll see. Want it to be authentic. Need it certified. I feel like voice actors could just claim royalties for AI voices for themselves. They could like sell the the rights to their voices to be used and make royalties off it, I guess. Can you clone your voice for Google Maps too? Like there's 11 AI Labs is a service you can buy right now. It's what everyone's using to make the presidential gamer memes. And you can use it to clone voices and say whatever you want. There's a RoboCop game in development, a gameplay trial. I know it's by the same people who made that Terminator game not too long ago. So it's definitely got people's attention. Oh, anyways, let's play Resident Evil. How long until we get a video game entirely developed by AI?
September 30th.
I'm not sure, actually. Probably not as long as you think.
It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella.
X gonna give it to you.
Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
No.
Why'd you have to ruin that moment? That's a sad nut now. But thank you for the 100 bits. It's been 6 years since Leon S. Kennedy survived the Raccoon City incident, an unprecedented biological catastrophe caused by the Umbrella Corporation. Having distinguished himself as a U.S. special agent, he is tasked with locating the president's missing daughter. The search has brought him to an isolated village in Europe, where intel suggests the kidnapped girl was last sighted. Even Leon's past trauma could not prepare her for the nightmare, the insanity he would find there. You know, and even now, it still doesn't make much sense why the U.S. would send just one agent to Spain. You know, an American ally, part of NATO, to like look for the president's missing daughter rather than like, hey, Spanish government, we need all you got in this one village. Instead, we're going to send one blonde dude who doesn't even speak Spanish. That's all we need. Okay. I like the atmosphere. It's good. It feels oppressive. This is probably right after it. Yeah, you can usually go back. Oh, okay. I think if in the original, if you went back to check on the truck, I mean the van, it's been like knocked over a cliff. Weird how Remake Leon just didn't age in 15. Look, he's got Hollywood aging. I don't want to run out. I want to be slow, methodical. But they're starting this one at night this time, huh? Do you ever think you could rock Leon hair? I could, if I wanted to grow it out, I could have Leon's hair. But I don't really like hair flopping around in front of my face. It annoys me. I mean,
How far could he
however,
have gone?
whatever he's using has got some lust. It's adding some luster to those locks. He is, you know, properly, you know, bouging out with the conditioner and shampoo, using the expensive stuff. L'Oreal, because he's worth it. Not the lobstock. Bet you can pull off a good Leon cosplay. I probably could. I need to dye it the proper color. I'm a different shade. My southern self sees this and just thinks of all the ticks that are probably crawling up his pant legs right now. Do they have ticks in Europe? I'm assuming they do. Alright, so yeah, you got stealth now, huh? Stealth in a Resident Evil game. How about that? So are there actually, like, parts of Spain that are this, like, old school rural where it's, like, dilapidated, old 1800s villages and castles? I've always wondered, like, what part of Europe do they base this off? I mean, what part of Spain? Actually, better question, do they even mention the word Spain this time? Because they never said Spain in the original. It's like, oh, it's just, you know, somewhere that, where everyone speaks Spanish in Europe. I don't want to go in yet. I want to continue to look around. I know that there's the people who did like the texture mod pack for the original game. They actually went to a lot of locations where they took photographs for textures for this game originally. So I guess there's some place like it. Would imagine so. Spain is a funny country made up of a rich history. Yeah, but I don't think you'll find too many places like this in it, where people still live like it's the 1800s. Still somewhere Europe, according to the yeah, just somewhere Europe where they speak Espanol. Yeah, rural is not the same thing as like living and dressing and look like it's the 1800s though. That's a big difference. Well, they've changed it. You don't just walk through the door and have the guy at the, you know, the fireplace. Need to fuck my sister Leon. Well, I think at this point, like, wouldn't Claire be 40 at this point? I don't know if, you know, the sex is gonna even matter at that point. It's just gonna be for fun if they ever do.
Anyone home?
She wanted kids. I think she would have had them by now. You know, all the Resident Evil characters are kind of childish. Well, not childish, but childless. Except for Barry. Barry's the only one that, like, pops out kids. Even had kids before everything. Actually, Chad, I know where this game takes place in. Isn't there like a breakaway part of Spain, Catalonia, where they want to like be separate, independent from Spain? They could set it there, and it's that maybe that would explain some of the like lore of the Resident Evil 4 town village. It's in Catalonia, but that's not on the coast either. And there's like, yeah, I don't know, maybe not. We got sticks. Ah, yes, for the vampires. Sorry, burped. There are quite a few parts of Spain that have strong independent settlements. Yeah, but I think Catalonia is like the one where they like argue the most, and it's currently in the news sometimes. To be fair, if I was a parent with people depending on me, I'd probably be more averse to risking my life. I mean, yeah, if this is your job, I don't know, maybe kid. Well, Ethan is also a dad. Never mind. Forgot about him. It would be Andorra or Gibraltar. Well, Gibraltar is a very tiny rock in the Mediterranean. I don't think you're going to be setting an entire village there and having it be believable. Also, that's owned by the British. I like, you know what? Capcom is like one of the best out there when it comes to like just creating like lived-in, run-down atmosphere now. They're good at it. You gotta admit. Oh, he's just no longer here, huh? Should have gone to the other door first. Oh. Right, anyone who speaks Spanish, is this the Mexican Spanish or European Spanish?
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
Oh wait, does Leon speak Spanish in this version? It was always weird he didn't speak it in the original when he got sent in. ¿Por qué? Burrito? Oof, neck broken. International incident started. Puta. Chat, if they decide to remake Resident Evil 5, God, you better be prepared for the shitstorm controversy that game is gonna spark now. If it sparked it back when it came out. Hunter's launch key. That's one of the reasons I don't think they'll ever like remake Resident Evil 5. That was actually like the first, like, I guess kind of like, argument of its time around that video game like that. Oh, what? Look, is that a monkey or a raccoon? What is that? A dog? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yummy, I don't think there's any Spanish monkeys. Just like Mom used to make. Just add a couple scalps and, mud. It's a hare. Their hairs are normally bigger than your basic. True. I want to check this door over here. There are monkeys in Gibraltar? Oh, that's what I need to use that on. I want to check out that room some more though now. Maybe graphics have come too far. Until we get photorealism in every game, no, they still have a ways to go. I just like checking out the environment here. So can I use the... Okay, yeah, you can just like go into the melee. That's nice not having to like equip this separately, it's its own thing now. You know how much Leon's jacket actually costs? You can buy this, but it's like $2,000 to $5,000 for one of these. Because it uses actual sheep leather. You think they're remaking Resident Evil 6? I mean, a third of it was I don't know, 6 is such a bizarre deal. I don't know, that one seems like it'd be difficult because it's so bloated. Maybe they severely cut it down and just focus on one person like Leon's campaign, maybe. Be like, now that's a knife. But 5 is the one that they do remake it, is just... How are they going to handle the, all the controversy? I mean, God, that was rough back then. It'd be even worse now. Being a special agent pays well, it seems. I mean, it's a government job, so... You can just... I mean, it doesn't, like, pay badly, but... That's probably well as you'd think. I need to make Resident Evil 5 more survival horror than action. Well, they need to get rid of the co-op room to do that. Instead of remaking all of 5, remake the boulder punching. I mean, they'd have to keep that in some way and even go ham on it. I mean, they even reference that in 8 now. Shit, I thought that was actually part of the game. But thank you for the bits. Destruction. Empire. Destruction. What a second. I think the game was supposed to be just Chris and Claire, so it would have been even worse. Just get rid of the co-op in general. Have it just be Chris, and have other characters show up. Or maybe do it like, Resident Evil 2, where you can play as either Chris or Shiva, but they have their own separate like path through it all. Oof.
read you.
Mission, what you say? That has been a while.
What's your situation?
That got videos claimed though, so I had to like mute it a couple times, so I stopped using it. And also I don't like putting memes in my videos anyways. Feels lazy. Leon is so passionate. He loves what he does, I think.
What was that? Fucking way.
Right.
This just keeps getting worse.
I remember my old instincts of shoot for the kneecaps. Oh, wait, Leon, you only brought one clip of ammo with you? You jobber. Got 5 shots left. Good aiming for the knees, well, that's what you do, you know? Well, you like put them on the ground and you knife them. So in this game, since the knife has basically you gotta replace it every once, so it's already like, I don't know if it actually like loses its meter when you like use it for melee or only when you use it to counter someone who's on top of you. How's the shooting compared to the original? Well, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, so automatically better. But it feels like I'm playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, you know? You know, it's with that third person. You know, it's solid. We can go upstairs now, huh?
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The president's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Okay, that should be the end of this scenario now. They
tell
should
us
call
about
in the
that.
entire Spanish
done.
military and U.S. Special Forces because they now have proof.
She may have been taken there.
Right, send in the
Copy
SEALs.
that. I'll see what I can find.
This is now international incident.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
Not so pretty, it's what parasites do to a man. No, you clean the blood off him though, he's got the right bone structure to look hot. Classic jump out the window barrel roll move. Still in here. Find the positive. Yeah, you know, it's all about the lighting anyways, you know? Anyone look bad if you're just looking up at them with the shadows on their face? I hope the scene where you like mash a button to like run from a boulder as it chases you down a hill is still in this game. Though they probably wouldn't have you mash the button anymore. Don't you only find out Ashley's in this village a bit later into the original? Yeah, but obviously they've changed a few things because that house was greatly expanded on already. They're telling a more serious story this time. About rescuing the president's daughter from a parasite worshipping cult in Europe. You think one day Resident Evil 7 will be considered racist because we'll all develop hillbilly sensibilities? doesn't seem like Southern folk will ever get that kind of like that way. I don't know what how to describe it. Ever get that level of respect or appraisal? Like, yeah, you can make fun of them all you want. Classic. Try shooting crows. I needed ammo first. I didn't want to waste. I only had 5 shots. Don't worry, we'll get it. We'll get another chance. Any more crows though? There's different ways you can use the knife, chat. You can like just swipe, or you can hold space and do like quick jabs. So you can really set up combos almost. Switch back the gun, back the knife, stab, gun. They brought the crafting. Hey, let me check out my inventory. Yeah, okay. Can we use to create ammo? Craft? Okay, we need something. We need metal. Can you not save in the demo? You cannot save in the demo. Either that, or you still, or there's no way they, ink ribbons are saved for specific modes in the game, isn't it? Probably. Only knife runs in this game are going to be mad as fuck. Well, the fact that you have to keep finding knives. I'm assuming it's still possible to do it, but it's no longer an unbreakable knife. Like you use it too much, it like breaks and you need to get another one. They changed the inventory sound effects? Close enough. Still one of the best inventory systems in a game. So many others have copied it. Dev said you can do a knife run? Yeah, oh, hold up, bird. Birds can be killed, confirmed. And they still seem to drop money. You hate RE inventory? In terms of this game's inventory, I like it though. It was much better than the old game's inventories. Oh, the dog. Yeah, definitely. Or the bird and the dog. Wait, the bird dropped gunpowder? Yeah, I used to be able to save this pooch. They've been hinting around that there might be some other dog in the game that you can interact with, but this one is no longer. It has ceased to be. It is no longer alive. So when we get to like El Giganto, we'll see what other thing happens with the dog. Here. Chet, modern games have trained me to, like, when I'm in a game like this now, to like press a button, do like an image, do like a special like view mode, or like like every game nowadays comes with like press button to scan the area. I actually thought about it. I was like, oh, I should scan the area, but I like, oh yeah, that ain't in this game. God damn it, modern gaming, you ruined me. You now make me like look for a scan button when I don't need one. Echolocate. It goes by many different names. It's always like, here's a button that'll highlight everything in the immediate vicinity. Village fight is ultra short. Well, it never was very long. It's just like a very fast-paced, high testosterone moment in the game that sets the stage for you. They supposedly have greatly expanded on the entire village section of the game, since that actually wasn't very long either in the original. They really just like rush you through the village to get to the castle. Just use the Hitman vision that Hitman 47 has. Dudes. Oh. Oof, nice boot. Ow. Oh, he did the... Interesting, you can't bring them down to their knees if their neck is broken. I was trying to do the suplex. I need to get behind him though. Seems like if the parasite starts coming out of their neck, you can no longer like shoot them in their knees. At least with the, I don't know, maybe you can, but it didn't seem like it was working there. Spaniards have a natural resistance to 45 due to not being the metric system. We just potentially become besties. Are you talking to Lucky? She's a very friendly sword. Yeah, this is a very Instagrammable location. Leon's kick or Isaac's stomp? Well... For Leon, it's more about the suplex, actually, I feel. Ow. He got me.
Damn it.
What's my health looking? Oh, shit. Let me try to suplex the guy. Oh, what the fuck? Get up. Get. I'm just trying to do a wrestling move on you. Ouchies. Well, you know, it's alright. Red herb. Flash grenade. Ah. Oh, then they kept it so Ashley can still suplex people if she stuns them with the door. Oh, I don't think I ever have done that, actually. I've seen the clips of it, though. We're only got... Okay, we got some... Wonder if the merchant will make a reference to the Duke from Resident Evil Village. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't say a line like, I have a very large friend in Czechoslovakia, or Czech Republic. God, that country changes its name too many times. I always can never remember what it calls itself now. Was it Romania? Yeah, it was Romania in Resident Evil 8, wasn't it? Yeah. Seems like a friendly place. Ooh. Whoops. Oh, we're coming up to the actual village. Hey, Blue Joshua, thank you for the sub. Hey, Dart, is there enough content to make a sim video of Atomic Heart? Been playing the game and I thought it wouldn't work for a sim video. Also, nice work on Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, there's enough there. It'd make for a short video, which is fine because I only have 2 weeks until this game comes out and I want to focus all on that. Oh, this is gonna, you know, shit's about to hit the fan. Really, you were waiting, were you? Pushki. That's insensitive. Very, oh, you can sneak around a little bit now. But thank you for the bits. I've never actually tried sneaking in this part because you couldn't do it in the original, so it's kind of weird. It's got a new way of seeing it. I don't think you have stealth attacks, do you? Maybe with a knife? Oh shit. Well,
Here we go.
it begins. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Grandma, no. Not anything will last much longer. Ooh. He here.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's my lucky day. Oh, nice.
Just someone has a fucking grenade in their shelf. Get vault over. Oh shit. Oh, that's a nice one. Ooh, juicy.
Here you go.
More cow. Oh, oh no, the beef. Oh shit. Carry the chainsaw I was going to, but I was like, you know what, I wanted to like check some other stuff out. Kill the grandma. Kill the chicken.
Present for you.
Oh, that's nice. I like. Oh shit, I saw some like damage, but he did to the other person over there. Wasn't he supposed to like cut the staircase down though? I wanted to see him do that. Alright. Can we get up into the tower again? Like in the old game? Need money. Oh, what? Oh, that's bad. Floor collapsed on me. Leon's very, very bad day.
Got him! You gotta be kidding me.
Yep, still as good as back in the old days, you know?
Way's closed.
We've got 2 shots left. What happened to the count? Oh. Is it bingo time?
Huh?
La campana. Hay que obedecerla.
Él nos invoca. Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sadler Todopoderoso.
No.
Yes, that's where they're going.
Where's everyone going?
Huh?
Bingo?
I kept it. Don't dare plus. I would like them to like, you know, expand on that expand on that though. When you actually get into the church, you find actually some bingo boards. They actually were playing bingo. Why not make it goofy? Are you happy now, chat? Well, we know there's definitely lines that haven't made it into the game though. Hey guys, murder time is over now to launch or you'll miss the meatballs one. He said that thing. Yeah, but like I said, we already know like ballistics ain't in there. There's a lot, yeah, sadly. But yeah, that was, you know what? That had me smiling. That was pretty good. The village part was actually mwah, very well done. Mass equals murder. So that gets the okay. Consider me hype. Just a demo? Yeah, this is just a demo. The game doesn't release until like later this month. Thank you for praying. It's since some of your childhood happiness coming out during. Yeah, they did that really well. There's some of the new physics interactions are really nice. Like, you know, the guy just tripping and falling off the roof, and then going up into the tower and the floor collapsing under you. Like, they definitely watched a lot of people play through the game and saw what they did handle that area. It's like, okay, what can we do to make this, like, a bit fresher and newer? I would have liked to have seen what happened. Like, I know that if you go into the staircase and on the back of the buildings there, he, like, cuts the stuff down and makes it hard for you to get out. That didn't happen on mine, though. Commenting on a 14-year-old tits with the... Well, she wasn't 14. She's actually, like, 20. I've been, you know... Even I make the joke that she acts like she's a, you know, teenager, but she actually is, you know... The creepy way of saying it, legal. And also, it's a Spanish, like, smooth talker. Of course, he's gonna make creepy things. You know what that character... That's actually fitting that character. He's like, ah, yes. I mean, he still does in this. He just calls her Señorita instead. He's like the suave, European guy. Don't you get, like, moralistic on me? Like, oh, how dare they take away my lines like that? Look, the corniness was a part of it. Isn't ballistics a word said by the local cop in the shed? Well, it's said in that, you know, the to the president's daughter, right in that house right before the big, you know, siege. So what's next on the sin list? That's either Atomic Heart or Forspoken. This is up for vote anyways. We're not done streaming tonight though. We're gonna be playing Wolong. Still got that to go through. But Chad, what did you think of the demo? Just happy we did away with early 2000s sexism. If only. Wait, what? We have a new form of sexism now, though. Whenever I played this part as a kid, I never actually went into the house and only encountered the chainsaw guy later on. Only found out about the house. Actually, in the original, the chainsaw guy only comes out if you're doing really well. That part where you saw the cutscene of me going into the house, and that didn't happen originally. You just went into the house and he like pushed some shelves into a window. They turned that into a bit of a cutscene that spawns him. So if you don't go into the house during the attack, you probably don't get that cutscene. You don't like Resident Evil gameplay, but you're excited for the streams. Hey, to each their own. To each their own. Resident Evil makes for a good stream. It's like the best. It makes for really good videos too. What I'm talking about. Lighting was gorgeous. They could actually be better. Actually, you know what? Let's see what this game looks like with ray tracing. It'll probably tank performance like ass, but I want to see it. I want to see what this looks like with ray tracing. If you can even turn it on. Ray tracing. Graphics memory has been colored orange due to high usage. Minor bugs may occur. Normal, high. You know what? High. Why not? We'll turn texture quality down. Actually, I still got plenty of RAM left. Get ready to have your eyes melt, chat, and possibly the stream chug. There's a chainsaw mode difficulty that can be accessed in this. A chainsaw mode difficulty? I don't know where that'd be. Under gameplay? There is no gameplay. This should mean that other, like, yeah, there's only options and then normal gameplay. Okay, that's just no. So whatever, I'm only just really wanting to see what ray tracing looks like in the game. Won't be able to watch your Resident Evil 4 remake streams live, but I hope you'll enjoy the game. You're worried about spoilers. I mean, understandable
30th,
if you never played it before.
1998.
We don't need to
Today
see
I'll
this
never
again.
forget.
Is Resident Evil 7 still your most watched vid? Yes. Yeah, this is ray tracing version. Okay, you can definitely see more shadows on his. You know what? This is actually playable. Maybe I'll play this game with ray tracing on when it comes out. It is on, right? It sometimes can be a little hard to tell with ray tracing. Yeah, it's on high too. Depends on how they've implemented it and in what ways. His hair is even shinier. Look at that luster. Will the hammy local I music be the start, or did the demo skip that? I mean, we don't get everything right now, so the demo skips a bit. Since we've already like gone through this once, we'll just like be a bit quicker this time. Does the candlelight reflect on my shiny visible hair? No. They said that the rain will be fixed. I heard about that. Yeah, with the first day patch though. You know what? I love that Spanish tile, you'll tile roofs like that. Fucking expensive.
Wow.
And the maintenance on them is a bitch.
What a mansion!
Well, yeah, for this place, it is actually one of the bigger houses. Indoors is where ray tracing should really shine, right? There we go. You know, this is a man who's like, I gotta look my best when I go rescue the president's daughter. Let me, like, make sure there's real luster to this hair. Ray tracing and HDR are just gimmicks. That's not a true thing to say. That's like saying all graphics are just gimmicks. They are just a graphical technique that adds, like, extra layer of, like, lighting polish to it with the game. Like, you might as well be saying, you know, like, bump mapping and normal mapping. Ah, it's just a gimmick. Like 4K textures? What a gimmick. I mean, I understand you maybe not appreciating them, that's fine. But that's not true what you're saying. But it's especially it's definitely not a gimmick when you get actual full-on path tracing, which has been very only a few games have actually tried to do that. Usually smaller games that gets you near like photorealism kind of look sometimes. Some games looks really good, depends on developer. It really depends on the type of game as well. That, you know, some games have more like usage of light than others. There's some games where they just implement it because they get paid to implement it, and understandably, you shouldn't really be that impressed. And if it actually affects your performance of the game, then you should never use it. You always want a better performance than like just slightly better lighting. Some games can hide that stuff really well. Weirdly, a lot of older games like that, you know, like Quake is a good example. Quake looks really good with ray tracing. It's kind of bizarre, just like the older a game is, the better it looks when it gets modded with ray tracing. Like, just look at Minecraft with ray tracing. If you're one of those types that just, you know, doesn't mind Minecraft not looking like, you know, base.
Felicia. Vino aquí?
God, how hard... Jesus, Leon. That kick sent that man flying. He has been practicing those roundhouses, hasn't he? I mean, damn, he like kicked him from back here, sent him flying backwards against a wall, cracked his neck. Wonder who killed that guy down there, because we just heard him scream, but there was no one down there. God kicking achievement, kill a man with a roundhouse kick. I mean, if you can, why not? You know, I bet you can actually look that hole before you go through here and see this guy. Should have tried that. Actually, never. Actually, wait a minute. Is that like looking into a room? Get in there. Oh, I've already, okay, never mind, I've been in there. Only took 20 years for him to come prepared to the third world country, and you realize Spain isn't a third world country, right? They'd probably be a little insulted by that. Ah yes, famous third world country, Spain. Here we go. I don't know if the ray tracing is applied to the flashlight. Probably not. Do you know how older games would use CRTVs to hide the pixel? Yeah, they would use the CRTVs plus the lower resolution to hide yellow graphics. Yeah, that was a very well-known thing. For the reasons, yeah, it also is one of the reasons why our imaginations filled in some of the lack of detail. So now when we get to play those games now with higher resolution, it's like, You think it's not America's to be fair, the whole third world and first world stuff, it was made up in the Cold War. First world was like America and anyone allied with America. Second world was like any Russia or the Soviet Union, anyone allied with them, and then third world was technically everyone who is not allied. But these days we just only use the third world thing to like refer to like undeveloped countries.
I read you.
It's not really scientifically accurate though.
What's your situation?
Yeah, I might as well play this demo a full second time. Why not? I want to do the, the attack again.
What was that? No fucking way.
I don't think I should waste bullets on him. Oh, he's still alive. You expect scientific accuracy from a Twitch chat? Well, no, that's not something to do with a Twitch chat. That is just social. Well, scientific isn't the word to use. It's sociology. I guess that's a form of science. It's a soft science, but it's something like everyone uses, except for the people who live in those places. They don't go around calling themselves third world countries. It's just something we here in like the West do. So it's a little bit insulting. Generally, Africa was first world, then Middle East is second world, America is last world. But who's the lost world? Like I said, it's all one. See, you're coming up with a new definition that I don't think is correct there, because I'm referring to what it was when they first created it. Who knows what it is now? Now it's just a way of referring to someone who isn't like, a developed country, usually. Did that guy come out of there last time? Dick shot. Yes, yes, yes! Boom! Wanted to see it. Took all my ammo, but it was worth. They taught Leon that in special agent school, by the way, to do suplexes. Seems legit. Do it again. He's dead. He's nothing but dead weight now. I can't do a suplex at that point. Maybe Leon is just a fan of Kurt Angle. Better parry the... Yeah, I'm going to do that this time. I think since this is pretty stable, I will play this game with the ray tracing on when I play the full game. My 4080 seems to be handling it pretty well.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy
Why
that.
wouldn't it? It's a 4080.
I'll
Still,
see
when
what I
you
can
use
find.
ray tracing, you always lose performance. And when you're
Something's happened to the
streaming
people
plus recording, well, I'm actually not recording.
here.
That's
Escorts her.
might be something I need to test. But if it's handling it this well, I should be able to record, no problem.
Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
You know, he should be cut all to pieces from that. Jumping through a window is usually not recommended for your good health. Like that leather jacket, shredded. Face, shredded. Glass bodies everywhere. You know what? I really dislike it that games now auto decide when you can use flashlight. Like I can't like make myself use a flash right now. When did that become a trend? Like the flashlight gets automatically turned on when the game decides you need it. One window jump a day keeps the doctor away. That's the opposite. The opposite, and I'll say it with my tooth whistle. The opposite, sure. My tooth whistle, gets stronger over time. Salutations. Really? Oh yeah, well, I guess if you shouldn't trust a man with a tooth whistle. Like that gopher from Winnie the Pooh. Well, he had a stutter too, didn't he? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm out of... Fuck. Out of bullets. Leon must want to kill. Maybe I can like sneak up on it and slash it. Nope. You do have a grenade? No, I don't. A good... I always like that you find your ammo in, like, wine barrels. Like, oh, yes, aged to perfection, this 45mm ammo. It's been in there for a full 2 years in the cask. This region is known for its real vintage 45 ammo. Ridding a group of crows is the best Resident Evil 4. Yeah, you can do that in 4, that one. That'll probably be in the game at some point. You always gotta use a flash grenade, though. Something a bit weaker than you. I want to use your frag. Fuck. Missed it. One of them got away. Thanks for the stream. You're most welcome. Would there be a find all the outhouses and Resident Evil starting village achievement? Sure, why not? I like how these guys are actually hidden. In the original game, they just kind of wander out, but these guys are actually hiding behind trees, and one of them's over there. You know, it's not easy to make Spanish sound intimidating since it's one of the Romance languages, but damn if this game ain't doing it. You get suplexed. Oof. What do you hope they keep in this remake? A bit, like I said, some of the goofiness, like, to be honest, all the goofiness I'd like, but I'm willing to expect a lot of the goofiness has been you'll made a bit more serious. So, but as long as there's enough in there, but I guess it'd be funny to, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stuff with Ashley has been changed because they're too worried about it being how it'd be viewed. So I don't think she'll be asking you if you want to come to her place at the end of the game when you're on a jet ski. To be fair, that jet ski section was kind of just out there. Like, oh, escape the island that's exploding for some reason on a jet ski. You worked out today? So did I. Today was a abdominal day. Yeah, I knew it was there. I just wanted to see the animation again.
Damn it.
I shoot through that gap. I think I did, but the axe head blocked it. Good. This is a good workout compilation while me streaming. Let's mix herbs. Okay. I can't make any. Wait, what is this? Hold up. Saw something pop up over there. What was that? Whatever. Squatted 230, bench 159, and rode 154. Also a 30-pound dumbbell shoulder press. I am happy. That's pretty good stuff. Congrats. Have you seen that one Resident Evil movie we've seen where Leon and... I've never watched it. The only Resident Evil movie I've ever seen is the very first live-action Resident Evil movie, which was pretty crap, but it, you know, it was somewhat memorable. Chad, can I just once again point out to you how good we have gotten at video game rocks? They've come a long way. I mean, there's better rocks too in games. These aren't even like the top tier. Like, we just gotten so good at them. It's even better the second time. Actually, I think Death Stranding might have the best rocks. Chat, can I tell you an idea I had today for a video game? Or like the bare bone idea for a video game? I think would make for a pretty good, you know, indie type of weird indie game. There's so many chickens. What if you can still get eggs in the game? Alright. How many of you know that old 90s movie, Weekend at Bernie's? No, Snow Day is a different game. This is a different idea. Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's is like a 90s movie where there's this rich guy who dies and two like beach bums like have to like puppet his body to make everyone think he's alive. It's like an old comedy movie. It's pretty decent. But I was thinking, what if you had a game where that was where you like have to like drag a corpse around and make everyone think it's alive, and you have cutscenes where you have to like keep him propped up and like flap his arms around. I think that'd be kind of like possibly make for a pretty good comedy game. I basically got the idea because video cutscenes are like, especially in Hogwarts Legacy, are those classic, Mass Effect style cutscenes where there's two people stand there and like stalkily talk towards each other. Isn't that just Octopus Dad? Well, that's a game where you're pretending to be trying to like pretend you're a human when you're Octopus. This would be different, like you're literally a living person. But you have to like, the game is like, drag this corpse around and make everyone think it's alive. And so it may be a little bit like Octodad, but I think it'd be good. But yeah, maybe there's some more similar to Octodad than I thought. Hello. I'm the cable guy. I'm here to like fix, the issues you reported, right? Oh, they don't even notice me. Let's go up this way then. Sell the idea to Quantic Dream. I mean, their games are already kind of like that anyways. So I wonder how far you can take the stealth in this section. Can you just kill everyone silently? You probably can't. So these people know that the euro is in use, right? These coins aren't going to buy anything. Quantic Dream doesn't make games, they make playable shit. Yes, I'm very much aware of their masterpieces. Wonder if David Cage is still making that Star Wars game? They're making that plus something else apparently. I wanted to stealth around a little bit before I get into the fight.
Emotional damage.
We have an emotion emote. We kind of like have let that that emote slide. We haven't been using it nearly enough. Emotion is one of my favorite emotes, Emotion. That's new. Assuming that'll open up later. Well,
here we go.
Ow! Ow! Oof! Granny! 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 Oh, no, it's like flashbang. Fuck, now the thing is that... I've lost the opportunity. What's in here? You can't get in there. Sorry, Cal.
Bill me for the repairs later.
It's okay, Chad. The Cal survived, so you don't see a body anywhere. Bacon? That was a cow, though. Oh, we got the chicken. Can we throw the chicken? We can throw the chicken egg, right? Oh, no, you can only equip the chicken egg. How do I equip the chicken egg? I guess you can't. What it is, that you can't throw the chicken eggs at people. I'm gonna need to eat them anyways, though. You could. I was trying to throw the chicken egg. Alright, let's go get the shotguns, by the way. You can do it just before you eat it, so if you like try to eat it then throw it, that's kind of bizarre.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's my lucky day.
On in, you bastard. Oh, a double roundhouse.
There you go.
Harry the chainsaw. Yeah, I wanted him to like. I wanted to see him like break this shit. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh no! You ruined my parry. Get out of the way. Make space. Assholes. Oh oh oh! Even better. We died. Oh yes. Ooh. Trying to parry, but everyone just they wouldn't give me my opportunity. But you know what? That's perfectly fine too. I think you died. Yeah, good noticing that one. You know what? Good death animation too, by the way. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty good game. You know what? You've sold me, Capcom. You goddamn bastards. You sold me. That shit was Gears of War. Yeah, that you know what? Good demo. Good experience. Looking forward to the rest of the game, see what they do with it. Who knows, maybe they even made the island, yo, not shit. Saw this idea on YouTube comments, but I love a survival horror game based on a sole survivor of the Teutoburg Forest Massacre or the Roman legions. Scary German warriors, pagan gods, rituals, sacrifice, etc. would make, that could be a good scenario, yeah. That would be pretty interesting. Island wasn't shit, just tedious. It was definitely the weaker part of the game. It had some good moments like the regenerators though, so it kind of makes up for it. I would also, here's my couple of my hopes for the game, chat, that I seriously hope. One, some of the boss fights need improvement. Salazar, I think the little guy, the aristocrat, his boss fight was kind of forgettable. He just like a big meat plant, and then you shoot him a couple times. He's really awkward to fight. He just ain't that great. So I'm hoping like drastic improvements in that fight. The final boss fight too against Sadler is also not that great. It's not bad. It just doesn't really live up to how good it could have been. So I'm hoping that gets improved as well. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to be separate or not. I'm assuming it's still going to be separate, but Ada's campaign is probably, still like a DLC. I don't know if have they announced that that's going to be in the game from day one, or is that going to be DLC? I don't know. I'm assuming that'll be DLC. Also, there is a brief moment in Resident Evil 4 where you control Ashley, and you even saw that briefly in the trailer. So I'm hoping that's been made a little bit better, since that section was just a bit ass. You just like throw lamps at people. Integrated into the game, so you'll be playing as her directly in parts of the game. Okay, that's better then, if so. You thought we play Wulong tonight, but no, you're just playing. No, that's all the Resident Evil 4 demo I'm playing. I'm playing Wulong next, or Wolong. They fucked up the run A and B button from 2. The whole story of 3 didn't buy that remake. I'm kind of hyped for 4, and I am scared. I learn later they fucked up something. I'm sure there'll be complaints. Don't get me wrong. I don't think this game's gonna be. I mean, Resident Evil 4, as much as I like it, is not perfect.
You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball.
You're gonna like one of the emotes you're gonna be getting soon. But so far I'm very positive. Oh, another section I'm looking forward to seeing that they haven't showed any trailers. Remember that part where you're in a giant suspended like cage maze in a cave and there's like a monster chasing you? I'm very interested to see what they do with that part. As well as with that unkillable thing you gotta freeze before you can kill it after you get dropped down like a trapdoor. That part should be interesting to see as well. And the invisible bugs. The entire castle section should be pretty damn amazing, considering all the stuff that happens in it. However, good job. I like the demo. Very positive on it. So, chat, are you ready to play some Wolong now that we've spent 2 hours or 1.5 hours of the stream on this? Leon with a woman? I mean, Jack ain't wrong. Jack ain't wrong. So, yeah, I like this pretty good. And we'll be playing it in 2 weeks. Why would I want to leave a good game for a shit game? I mean, Wolong ain't bad. Hey, well, it's not for everyone though. Do you use protein powder? Yes. I use muscle milk currently because I like the taste of it. I put it into my very thick, nutty smoothies. Yes, I described it exactly that way, not for memes, because it's accurate because I put a lot of nuts into it. I'm also, even though I've neglected using it, I just bought like some creatine as well. Like the very good quality type of creatine. Right, so I gotta turn on the PS5. That's right, that's the next game I'm playing. Ain't a console game, or is a console game, because I didn't buy the PC version. So, give me a second, chat. Shall I just leave this room there for the time being? I gotta transfer over these alerts. Thick nuts, well, just walnuts and pistachios. Regular alerts. God, OBS, why you like this? I just want to hit OK. And now I need the other sound alerts. Ada definitely pegs Leon. They have never slept together. They just do nothing but their like will they won't they routine for like 20 years. It's one of the more disappointing things. Like they just like what really? They go that long? All right. Just a second. Dirt. I don't know why OBS doesn't want to just have like 2 different pages of alerts and I have to like transfer them over when I'm doing a console to the. I do remember them being my personal ship as a kid, so I wanted to see. I mean, if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. They're like 50, and they're like, if you're going by the real world ages now, they're like both like nearing 50, even though they don't look it. Five. Leon always wears blue to symbolize his balls. Sure, why not? But he's not wearing blue in this. Well, I forget what color his shirt is. Maybe that's blue. Crashed 4 times when I tried to stream Hogwarts today for the first time. Weird, I didn't actually have any technical issues with it. Updating the DualSense wireless controller. Okay, we'll set that go. Leon and Dante are 2 guys who probably never had... Well, it's interesting you say that because, you know, Dante only exists because Leon does. At one point, Resident Evil 4 kind of spawned Devil May Cry game, and they just took Leon's character model and, like, changed a few things. So you're on the right track with that. Oh, you actually said that in the second half of your comment. Never mind. You've been listening to my lore details, haven't you? Love how Dart finishes never... I mean, yeah, it is one of my charms, isn't it? Where I read the first half of a comment and try to, like, basically guess what the rest of it is going to be, and then like, oh, I guess I was totally wrong. Still don't believe it's in Virgil's. Finished updating. Alright, hold on a second. Don't believe Virgil had sex. I don't think he remembers it. Alright, let me quit Resident Evil now. I miss the whole Resident Evil, like when you hit start, it would go Resident Evil. Oh, or like all the old Resident Evil games. They don't do that anymore. Virgil, upon realizing Nero's his child, that was a very long time. It could have been that long. Virgil's like, what, in his early 20s? How long do, like, you'll half human, half demon people live? They did it all the way to Revelations 2. And they just like, no, we need to be more mature now. They're immortal, I think. I mean, would make sense. Alright, chat. Who's here to watch me get my ass kicked now? Properly this time. So we got to that boss last night, or like the last time I played this, and it was like stomping me, so we're gonna do some leveling first before I make more attempts at it. Virgil sees himself above mortal play. Well, that's kind of the thing. They're both meant to be like too cool for sex, right? That's a weird thing that you really only see coming out of Japanese media. I feel like the character who's like the male character is just too cool for like early relationships. Like, no way, babe. I got other stuff to... I know, it feels like that's a classic like archetype from a lot of Japanese entertainment. Or if you want the truly cool guy, he doesn't even care. Like, he got more important things to do than sleep with girls. Keep in mind, Virgil also died twice between DMC 3 and DMC 4. He died twice? I mean... he got trapped in hell, then like brainwashed to be by Mundus, and then technically you kill him in one? When did he die again? Am I sure? Like, I don't know. Maybe there's like a manga. Archetype? You want me to say archetype? You don't like archetype? Do you not like it when I come up with new and better words? Why must you argue with me over this? Honestly, it should be archetype. Because it is a bumbly little word, isn't it? Is that why no one has sex in Japan? That might be one of the reasons. Well, also, just everyone's overworked over there. When you work 15-hour days and then you have to spend 3 hours going drinking with your boss, it doesn't leave a lot of time for like having kids and raising them. And also, if you're a woman over there, well, once you get pregnant, you're not working anymore. Still, like, they have a very traditional way of how that works. Yeah. There's a reason why their population is like suffering right now. And that no one's having kids. Like they have to choose between that and their livelihood. But apparently they're like, hey, we'll like pay you to bone and have kids. That never works though. Work culture in Japan is insane. It is. I mean, the thing is, they know they have a problem, but none of their suggested solutions are like to like change their work culture or anything like that. It's just like, we'll have more like funding for, you know, new couples and new parents. Like that never really works. There's been other countries that have tried it. It doesn't do much. It's only temporary at best. So I don't know. They got problems, but those problems can only really be solved in one particular way. And that is changing the work-life culture and also making it so women don't have to like stop working once they get pregnant. You have a big issue if you're like a woman, you know, as any lady will tell you. But I don't know if they're asking. Meet Hanako at Embers? What does that even mean? Wait, wrong game. No, we're gonna go back and level up because the boss was like one-shotting me. We got some like mermaid ladies to kill. You know why sex hotels are a thing? Yeah, I'm aware of sex. Those are things more. It's not just Japan that has those these days too. I'm pretty sure like a lot of Asian countries have them, but that's also one of the things because. One, cheating is actually very common in Japan. It's actually very common for like both partners to cheat on each other. It's just like, whatever. It's kind of fucked up. I don't play this game for a day. I've already forgotten how to play it.
I'm in a bit of trouble here. Could you help me out? Alright, this game is very loud though. I need to turn it down. I feel like you can't hear me over all the combat sounds. Relationships are overrated when you can cast magic instead. Well, let me know when you learn how to do that bit. Didn't know cheating was so common there. Maybe it's not as common as I'm portraying it. I just know I've read about how cheating is actually pretty widespread. Because oftentimes you just like the couples don't even see each other every day. I mean, think about it. If you're not like, if you kind of like a relationship requires you a presence, you gotta be around each other. Otherwise, yeah, it becomes that way. Or more likely to come that way. Fight like this. I'm sorry. Thanks.
The byproduct of the work
I won't
culture.
make the same mistake again.
Good, yeah. Work culture has a lot of like I said, it's not just Japan. Also, South Korea has the same issue. But work culture is like very. They're basically expected to just like dedicate yourself to it. So, spending not only do you have work long hours, oftentimes you're expected to go drinking after work with the boss. So you're just constantly pumping yourself full of alcohol too at the end of the day. Think about that. Your diet is probably gonna be like 90% like coffee and alcohol for a good chunk of the day. You gotta be around your boss more than you probably want to be. And then you get home, you're just gonna fall directly asleep. There's definitely very obvious reasons. Don't worry, chat. If you're feeling down, Mihailo Tolotos, an Orthodox Greek monk, is said to have lived for 82 years and died without ever laying eyes on a woman. He lived in Mount Ethos, which is an autonomous region in Greek run by the Orthodox Church, where the women and female animals are banned. I'm guessing he just like, I don't know.
Did he have regrets? Did he even know how any of that worked? It explains why so many anime have people going out and drinking with their bosses. Yeah, that's a very big part of their drinking, like after school. I mean, after school, after school drinking, after work drinking was very common. It's almost like expected of you. Like if you don't do it, you're less likely to advance in your career. Also, Ghostwold, thank you for the 19 months. Have you ever seen The Last Samurai of Tom Cruise? I've seen bits of it. If I recall correctly, these things are kind of tough. Or maybe not. You have just gotten that good. You want to go to sleep? Mike, have a good night. Especially the part where you talk about your foreskin. I just thought that was like, I never heard people can compare the inventory of a game to their foreskin carrying weight. So I was like, you know what? Let me add that in there. I think that's a pretty good description. Like, how much could you carry in that, in your little coin purse? Personally, I was more impressed with me, like, comparing all the characters' emotional state to post-nut clarity. Coin purse? That actually is not... That's a pretty long-running joke for foreskin, though. See, chat, it was also a lie, because I don't even have a foreskin. I'm American. Maybe more information that you wanted to know, but you probably could have already guessed that. There are little debates on the internet on whether it's better to have... there's really no reason not to have it. It's like, oh, there's like no good reason to cut it off. And supposedly, yeah, it does like diminish things like sensitivity. Getting my foreskin cut off now since you said that. Really? You don't want to like put coins in it? You're missing out. You're just in like the worst place to not be able to get a stealth attack in, are you?
This could be a challenge. Don't get careless.
Oh shit, there's way too much shit up here.
They're tougher than I thought they'd be. This is bad.
In the translation of Herodotus, he says the Egyptian men cut off their foreskin because they prefer cleanliness to commonness. I mean, maybe back in the olden days when bathing wasn't that common, maybe you do have to wash it if you're gonna have the foreskin there a bit more, I guess. But it's not really a big of an issue these days. Yeah, don't you just love our conversations about foreskins? Good times. But no use crying over it. Can't get it back. Gone. Parents already made that decision. Which is very bizarre when you think about it. Like, one of the first decisions your parents ever made besides naming you was like, hey, should we like cut off this little bit of him here? Do you really need that? You want a Ninja Gaiden game? That'd be nice, but they don't seem like they want to make those anymore. Okay, we got another tiger.
Leave this to me. I'll hold nothing back.
Tigers are a pain. Yo, they have like they can really just kill you really quickly. But I needed the experience, so I needed to go around fights and stuff. This is actually a remarkably short level. What a pretty, you know, I've always wanted to, you know, visit a bamboo forest, but, you know, I live in America. You don't find those here. You can go to other levels if you need to, but they're going to be lower level enemies, so it makes more sense to fight these. Talk about the shafts of bamboo. What other type of shafts can we discuss? You know what, let me get my morale a bit higher. What was that attack? Yeah, isn't there a type of torture where people are tied down to bamboo shoots where they grow right? That I don't think that's torture, I think it's execution. But I've heard of that too, yeah. Like bamboo grows so quickly that it can literally grow through you. That's nightmarish. I mean, there's definitely worse forms of execution out there. I think the one I always see people say is the worst form of execution, or like the most monstrous, is that one where they like smear you in honey and then like tie you up in like between two boats or something, and then they just let you get slowly eaten by insects over the course of a while. It's like, Jesus fuck, who thinks of shit like that? It's got a name, but I forget the name. Yeah, they basically like trap you in between like two like small boats, put you inside of it, all locked up, and they smear honey all over you or something, and then you're fucked. Also eat the honey and milk. Yeah, they force feed you, I think, so you don't die of that. That way you just get slowly eaten by vermin. Sonic, well, yeah, we've already made the Sonic jokes though. Of course, one of my opinions where they cut you up and tie you up in a swamp where you're eaten by bugs. I mean, it's the same thing. You're still getting eaten by bugs. Get diarrhea, which triggers full body and yeah. You know what, chat? Human rights were a really good invention. Worried about taking on the monkey. Monkey can be tough. I get a stealth attack on it. One where you're trapped in a metal bowl. Well, yeah, but you're just roasted alive in that one, though. I just died instantly. Cool. Worst one is the Chinese execution, death by 1,000 cuts. Yeah, I've heard that one. There's plenty of executions, though, where people just, like, slowly cut you apart. Did you beat the demon yak with the... No, we're, like, trying to, like... I'm actually trying to level up some more before I try fighting it again, because it was one-shotting me last night. Still says Resident Evil. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine with that. I didn't bother changing out. Played Resident Evil for like over an hour and 30 minutes, and we played through the demo twice. But now we're playing this. It's fine. Okay, I think there's an item I didn't get up there. By the way, poured liquid silver. That was the Mongols executing someone. Wow. What a horrible life it must be to just only be able to... You'll explode. Minzy, you have a good night. Or if you're like hiding, I'm not sure what that means, if you're leaving or if you're like gonna lurk. Whatever it knows, you have a good one. All this torture talk is making me... Staying here, just gonna sit here silently and enjoy the vibes. Oh, no, perfectly fine. Be my guest. Okay, over there.
Come in handy.
Nameless
Let's take it.
warrior footwear 2. I might need to change my armor as well. I think I'm just taking to I'm wearing light armor, so that might have been why I was dying so much to the boss too. You know, I just like being agile. I don't need to be this agile. Oh, the level's cleared out though. Okay, fragile. You must make time for Hi-Fi Rush this year. Yeah, I definitely want to at some point, even though I kind of suck at rhythm games. Let's see, we want more health? Or we want more oomph? I think maybe more health. Alright, also, let's check out equipment. Need stuff that's gonna, you know, not make me weigh too much. Give me better defense. Alright, as long as I stay in the green, I think I'll be fine. Turban.
I wonder if we'll ever go back to the days without demons and their chi.
Okay. Or put on headwear though. Let me change the base armor. Let us not think we are better than our ancestors. We still got the electric chair, which no, we don't use electric chair anymore. We pretty much always use gas, or well, actually we use lethal injections these days. At least in the West. I know in Japan they still hang people, but here in the U.S. no one uses electric chair anymore. That could be pretty good. Inheritance, wizard, spell damage, HP, genuine chi, toxin resistance. It's 43. What else we got? Ooh, that's real good. Shun Yi, nameless warrior garb. Actually gives me better defense, but makes me even lighter. But the physical resistance is down somewhat. Alright, I'll take my equipment weight up a bit by going to the green, that's fine. We just need better armor. Okay. We're gonna look like shit too. None of this outfit is gonna match. Assassin? Okay, these things, I guess. Actually, these. Now we just gotta change pants. As of 2022, the only places that still reserve the electric chair as an option for execution are the U.S. states of Alabama, Florida. Okay, I guess there are some states that you'll... All in the South, too, huh? Not that surprising, actually. Yeah, I can't really put on any better pants that don't keep... That makes my... as long as... you know what? We'll go into yellow. I'm not sure what I want on me. That one. Stephen Michael West was the last death row inmate to be executed by electric chair in Tennessee on August. Did he like elect for the electric chair though? That's an option. Do they get to choose? Let's see, not our sword. We got anything better? Doesn't look like it. Sort your items. I'm good. Most of them I end up selling anyways. What is this? I have no idea what this does for me. Alright, I guess we'll make another attempt at the boss now. I feel like I'm ready. No longer have the really fast dodge, but that's fine. This one's all about deflex anyways. Child marriage is currently legal in 43 states. I'm assuming this is like not what I'm thinking when it comes to child marriage. America is a country that it is. Child marriage is legal age of 16. Okay, they're just defining what the age you can consent to marriage in is then in it. Okay, the wording of it makes it seem different when you say consent to marriage laws versus child marriage. Alright, let's see if I get my ass stomped immediately again.
Could you help me out? No. I'm not done yet.
She's kind of useless in a fight, in boss fights, isn't she?
I'm sorry.
Then again, I'm not doing much better. This boss sucks though, because you can't see what you're doing when you're up in its hair. When you break its hands though, I mean usually there's sometimes bosses let you, when you parry something specifically, it breaks a part of them that makes them slightly weaker. So far that hasn't happened for me in this, against this thing. I just realized you don't lose your experience when you're fighting, when you die to a boss. It's only normal enemies that can do that. Well, that doesn't insta kill me anymore at the very least, so that's good to know.
I'm not done yet. I can't fight like this. I'm sorry.
It's just really annoying to fight this thing. Like if you like parried that and maybe you destroy its horns, I'm not sure. I like this thing's name is AoE. Cool that they recognize that the bosses are going to kill you a lot and don't want to punish you for it, unlike the bop it game. Would agree, yeah. But
Allow me to
yeah,
assist you.
It's mainly because their system in this game is for like when you die, instead of like finding like a glowing thing on the ground to get your experience back, the enemy that killed you has your experience, so you have to kill the enemy that killed you. So I guess it doesn't really matter if it's a boss, but if you die a second time, it disappears forever. So it just doesn't make any sense, I suppose. You're vaguely tired. What does that mean to be vaguely tired? It's like in Bloodborne. Is that how it worked in Bloodborne? Like enemies took your experience when you died? This is a guy who never played Bloodborne. Keep that in mind. Maybe you can upgrade your weapon and armor only to blacksmith. Okay, his horns are fucked up now. And he grows him back though. Fuck.
Could you help me out?
You asshole! I was doing good. Oh, I'm still alive.
Not done yet.
Killing the key to killing this thing is like, yo, taking care of his horns. Lightning by shit. Yeah, well, I did pretty good there. Not too shabby. I didn't want to like pop my special there and have to earn it back because I didn't think if I would have had one more health kit there, I think I would have done it. I don't think
Allow me to
FromSoft
assist you.
goes into something different genres. Like I'd love to see them make a sci-fi game and the Dark Souls, or well, they did make a VR game that no one played, and they're currently making the one of their Armored Core robot games. So maybe they can make a first-person shooter. They haven't done one of those yet, have they? Armored Core not be a Souls-like? I'm aware. It'd be kind of weird for it to be, since there's like flying and everything else in it. And it's a lot of shooting. God, you got such a sweep. It's really annoying to fight you.
I'm falling back.
Not a good run, by the way. Yeah, go ahead, cure me. Kill me good. Like they ripped off Princess Mononoke for this, and I think that all of it just pulls from a lot of
Allow me
like
to assist
fantasies
you.
and like lore. This is a Mortis night, a Mortis night. Well, yes. By the way, one of the new emotes is going to be a Mortis emote, by the way. Should be ready within a day or two. It will be replacing our dearly missed press F emote that Twitch took from me.
Could you help me out? Looks like you're in danger.
Oof, that hurt. That's almost all my health.
I'm not done yet.
This is gonna be one of those bosses where I never get the timing down for its counters. Twitch game category still says Resi. I'm aware and I'm fine with that.
Allow me to assist you.
It's more likely to pull in more viewers than me being the Neo category. I mean, the low long category. It ain't entirely inaccurate. I mean, I was playing Resident Evil 4 just like an hour ago. Saw a very good video essay about Fooly Cooly. Ah, what they had to say about it. That is a series dear to my heart. Yeah, I feel like I've got that move down pretty well. This is looking good. Fuck, I missed that one though. I just said I got good at that one.
I don't think I can go on. I'm falling back.
That's a new move. That's definitely a new move. He put me in his chest pussy. I don't like it. Have you progressed at all? Well, I'm doing better against it.
Allow me to assist you.
I've almost killed it a couple, not once or twice. Starting to get its timings down, which is important. Howdy, and what's up, musical? How you doing? You're adding Ussy to a you say that, I'll add it to every word. Don't tempt me. Don't take away the fun of using the word Ussy as much as I like. screwed that one up. This is nice. Resident Evil 4 Remake demo is on Steam. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I played it earlier. Very good. Dartigan, you think it's gonna make me mad by saying Dartigan? Say it as much as you like.
Allow me to assist
I made
you.
whiskey brushed burgers last night. Alcoholic burgers, huh? Did it taste better, or did you even notice? Pretty sure like the alcohol would cook off while you're like barbecue. I mean, where you're like cooking it, right? Unless you like add it after it's finished cooking. Can you show your Dartigan? I'm pretty sure that's Twitch would ban me for that. Don't you have a weapon skill art you can use? Yes, but it doesn't really do that much damage. It's mainly for like other things.
I'm in a bit of trouble here. Could you help me out?
And also, it takes time to use it. I need to make sure I can like parry this thing, because that's all that really matters. What is timing, Chad? What is it truly? Do we need it? Is time important? There's a whiskey bourbon tomato sauce you can make, but I want the newbie route and just poured some JD into a bowl and brushed into the patties. I caught at one point, but no big deal, and I think it tasted like whiskey, but I was also drinking while I was cooking them. Did Leon go to bingo? He did say the line, so, well, that is still in there. They didn't get rid of that one. Chat, speaking of food, my steel cut oats arrived today. I could, like, do meal prep tomorrow. And I'm also going to be probably making, like, my veggie hummus. It's time to get lean, boys. It's time to get lean. Gotta, like, cut those calories this year. After we're doing a lot of bulking. Well, this is already a bad run. Go ahead and kill me. The demo would only be on PS5 or maybe it's on everything. Capcom is all definitely pledged to like the multi-platform stuff. They make tons of money that way. I don't know why this combat doesn't look as this game is not as good as Sekiro. I really like Sekiro. This game is sort of like borrowing some ideas from Sekiro, but doesn't really mechanically work as smoothly. Only issue with this boss, well, it's also that it's just that it's very hairy, so it's difficult to see yourself when you're up close attacking it, because it also pulls its big tentacle arms behind it. It's just really annoying to fight. Really?
look at this shit. I can barely see its arms coming because of all this crap. Not hard. Tried to telegraph the moves with the big swings, but there's so much stuff. Yeah, the hair is really the worst part of it because you can't really see yourself sometimes, and it's when you're up close attacking it, its arms, big tentacle things go behind its body. So it makes it difficult to judge when to hit the button. So we'll get a beat though. I just need a really good run. Fuck you. You're backing me into a corner, Chad. Back me into a corner. You ever had a heated session of Monopoly? The only time I ever played Monopoly when I was when I was a little kid with my family, and I don't recall ever getting heated at it because I was a little kid. I didn't care about even winning. I think we used a lot of house rules, so the game didn't last forever. So I just like it, yeah, just whatever. Surpass your limits. Yo, chat, get anime for me. Dude, like those inspiring anime speeches that make the main character, like, beat the bad guy. God, why can I not get your timings, you motherfucking ox? That's the only one I've gotten down. Maybe we should just try jumping over its big tentacle swings anymore. More easier to do, possibly. Nope. Definitely not easier to do. Get good, punk. That is not what they say in anime when they're trying to inspire someone. Turns out, Chad, the line, "getting the fucking robot, Shinji," ain't actually in the anime. Look of a big black man. I've seen ghost stories. I saw that before it even became famous. You guys only got to learn about the majesty of that after like a bunch of YouTube tutorialists, talked about it. Saw it as a kid. Well, a lot of people didn't know about it until like a lot of people like made YouTube videos on it and started showing clips. This is one of those things that's an in-joke for a lot of people for a long time. Like, hey, you remember that one weird anime where they just like say stupid shit? This is not racist. Sadly, that is not something that could ever be made ever again with that kind of jokes. To be fair, not all the jokes in that ghost stories age that well. Some of them are like very pulp culturally. I mean, pulp culture jokes where they like talk about Bill Clinton and politics and other like famous people all the time.
Allow me to
Says you're still playing. How many times has that been mentioned now? Yeah, I haven't changed the title because I was like, fuck it. I'm fine with it, chat. Don't worry about it. Doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, we were playing that earlier. We had our fun. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna bother changing the title. I mean, technically it still says Wo Long in the title too, so it's not even inaccurate. Oh, that's nice.
Can't fight like this. I'm sorry.
Good. Now I'm gonna fucking die. Surpass your limits. I tried. Even the mightiest warriors experience fears. What makes them a true warrior is the courage that they possess to overcome their fears. Feels like you got ChatGPT to write that. ChatGPT-chan would be a better like anime, a better speedwagon. Actually, that would be a pretty good ChatGPT prompt. ChatGPT, write something encouraging in the voice, like the text style or whatever of Speedwagon from JoJo. Got it from Dragon Ball. Oh, well, it would ChatGPT would make better than. Look what they do to mimic a frog. Isn't the second season of that show coming out soon? Half the times I take hits from this boss, I don't even see what's hitting me. I can get him down to about half health. That's when, like, you know, can't do it anymore. Asked it to write one. The speech is 6 tight pages. Well, usually ChatGPT, what, of anime inspirational stuff? Alright, give me the best paragraph out of it.
Allow me to assist you.
How long do students use ChatGPT to write their... They already are. They already are. By a lot of them are using ChatGPT. People are using ChatGPT for just about everything right now, and it's only going to increase. Gonna head out. Hey, I gotta have fun with the demo. I hate how tanky this thing is too on top of everything else.
I'm in a bit of trouble here. Could you help me out? You're in danger.
It's just got
I'll take over.
bullshit and tanky as hell.
I'm not done yet.
Good. Good, I can't see what he's doing because of the camera. Alright, I ask, wow, you actually posting, my dear friend, I know that the situation may seem dire and hopeless, but I urge you to hold on just a little longer. You have fought, you have fought with all your might and given your all to defeat this pig demon. Your bravery has not gone unnoticed. You may be facing death now,
Allow
but
me to
now that
assist
your
you.
legacy will live on. This sounds like it's accepting I'm going to die. Not that I'm going to win. Your courage, strength, and determination will inspire others. It's like go and die and make a beautiful death. I ask you now to take solace in the night that you have done everything within your power. Wait, have you been popping the dragon veils from your inventory? Have you found any of them yet? Yeah, that's why I got 5, full heals. I don't think I have any more of you though. Yeah, they've used them all somewhere. Maybe I get another level if I use all my key clots though. Just told it to be inspiring. I assumed you were going to die. I gave it no other details. You gotta give a proper prompt, man. Prompt engineer is gonna be a job title in the future. We'll be making money on this. Are your weapons upgraded to +3 with good deflection? Well, I can't really upgrade them without going... I guess I could go back, but then I have to come back and do the entire level over again. But I might need to, because I don't feel like I'm doing enough damage. Like, I'm getting a lot of swings in, but it's just like chip damage, it feels like. I just hate his moveset so fucking much.
Looks like you're in danger. I'll take over. Wait, I'll hold nothing back. Oh dear. You're tougher than I thought they'd be. Not done yet.
Already spent like 2 hours total on it. Nah, it's only been like an hour actually. And a good chunk of that was spent going to level up again. I mean, I guess like I have to like go back to the blacksmith by leaving the level if I want to level up any of my equipment, unfortunately. But I guess you got no choice. Like, how do I go back? Basic training. Doesn't let me go back to the blacksmith in the hidden village.
Check your weapons first? I mean, alright. I'm pretty sure that my sword is only level 2. Yeah, it's only +2 right now. Other than, I mean, wouldn't this be the hidden village? Leave current battlefield and start a tutorial. Your current progress on the battlefield will be saved so you can continue when you return. Really? Press square? Or too late. You know that Hot Wheels made an MP3 player? No, I did not. It's in the shape of a car. Yeah, I'm actually not going to do this since y'all don't need it. Leave current battlefield. Do MP3s players still exist? Yes, they're on your phone. Yeah, they just turned into phones. I mean, you can still buy standalone MP3 players. They just don't. There's no real reason to. Oh yeah, I got that lady's key too. Do that real quick.
If I had to, it's only a guess though.
Oh, I picked that up already. Oh, it's a different key? Apparently we need 2 keys. Love your 8GB Samsung. The only MP3 player I own was one of those, I think it's called an iPod Shuffle. It's like a very tiny iPod. And I bought it and I think I used it for a couple months and I wore it at work. And one day it was really hot and I had to work outside. So my sweat got into it because I was wearing it on the strap around my neck. And yeah, apparently sweat destroys electronics, especially anything made by Apple. But yeah, that was the end of my shuffle, and that was the last Apple product I ever bought.
I could use some more sleep.
Alright, we can upgrade
Maybe
this
I'm
to number 3
overworking.
now. That's pretty good extra damage too, by the way. Attack power 194 to 229. Also upgrade the armor we're wearing. Could upgrade this stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to keep wearing it. I don't want to use up all my leather. Oh, this one's already +1, so we'll add a +2 to it. Actually... Put some +1s on them. Increases HP damage dealt to enemies by 1.5% melee attack damage. Haven't been in chat much because my sleep schedule is all messed up. Are you alright, man? Understandable. Hopefully you get that taken care of, though. This will just increase melee attack. Alright, now we'll have more damage when we go into that fight. Maybe that'll be... And we'll have better defense too, so maybe we can survive a little bit more. Maybe now we'll be good. Just need to stay awake. Have you tried... If you're having trouble sleeping, try melatonin tablets. Does this take you back to the very beginning of the level, or to just back to where you like left from? Probably the very beginning, right? Yeah, I use both ZQuil and I use melatonin, you know, because I like having good sleep, and I kind of need it. Oh, good. Not, you know, that's a nice feature. I don't mind that at all. But triple layer tablets recently, they really helped. One's fast acting, one's slow acting, and one keeps you. What's the name of that? That might be decent worth checking out, I mean. So it's like a sleeping? Let's see how this improvement goes. Publisher contacted you? This is a quick 1-2 email? Hold on a second. Still taking hits left and right, but I'm not sure that's a lot more damage or not. Feels like it's more damage. Are you gonna surpass your limits? Probably not on this run. This boss is bullshit.
Oh dear. They're tougher than I thought they'd be. I'm not done yet. I can't fight like this. I'm sorry.
From Nature's Bounty. But publisher contacted me this morning. It was a quick 1-2 email and just serves to remind me that I have writer's goal and I'm trying to get a book published. Did they have nice things to say about it?
Allow me to assist
I'm
you.
assuming it's because you sent in a novel or something, right? Guess not. Yeah, you're gonna... Well, I told you I wasn't. Which publisher was it? Like a big, small, self-publishing company? After reading 40k Void Stalker, and I have a wonderful idea. Skinning... Okay, I should not have been reading when that thing was doing that.
You're in danger. I'll take over.
You know what? Just go ahead and kill me, bad one. Wonderful idea. Skinning pit for furries. And 40k gave you that idea, huh? Focus? Well, I'm also a streamer. I gotta read chat. Which means looking away from the screen. Really?
good. Even better. Okay, that is such a bullshit move because I can't figure out what the timing is when he's like the camera goes to show you he's up there. Fuck you. You suck, bull. Wonder what would happen if you went one stream without acknowledging anyone in chat. It'd be a very boring stream. I mean, there's some streamers who actually don't read chat very much or respond to it. They just like keep a stream of consciousness going. I like to be a mix of it. I like to read chat, respond to stuff constantly, and also have my stream of consciousness going. Just the way I like to be. Hey, Furious, what's up, man? Every time I watch you play a Souls-like, I get inspired to play one, then I'm reminded why I don't. It's a wonderful sight. Yeah, just watch me and you're like, you know what, that's good enough. Yeah, I like to have a decent balance of all that. I don't want to do just one of all of that. I don't want to read chat the entire time. I like reading it a lot though. But also don't like I feel bad if I'm like quiet for more than like 30 seconds. My mind is like, say something, anything, just make a sound. So I like to at least be constantly responding in some way. God, this is like one of the worst bosses ever made. Sacred road of your From Software from now on. You don't know how to do it properly. Are the worst bosses ever made, or are you just not gotten good? I've actually clapped quite a few of the bosses in the game pretty well in this game. This is like the first one that just like I feel is badly designed. It's just all the hair and his like pulling his arms behind his back make it difficult or near impossible in my case to get a read on his like timing. Might as well get the last flag. The what flag? Fucking terrible. Stormtrooper, Imperial Japanese soldier, and a Chinese soldier, and an Imperial guardsman walk into the bar for the Emperor. I'm pretty sure the Imperial Guardsman, well, he's an Imperial Guardsman, so he's just a regular human, right? Look at your left side of your map. They tell you how many you got in the... I mean, it's not really going to do anything but, like, raise my morale up a little bit, right? I'm not even sure where it's at, because I've gone over this map, like, more than once. Like, yeah, it's just like a bit of extra morale, right? That's all it does. Oh, no, wait. You...
Oh dear. They're tougher than I thought they'd be.
We do that right in front of me, huh? Usually there's a bit of distance between me and him when he does the charge.
Allow me to assist you.
You ain't doing shit. You know, they constantly seem to have a companion with you in this game instead of like summoning one of them for like boss fights in, you know, Souls games. But they also compensate that by making them not that great. Really?
Know your limits. Get
Like,
back.
can you get out of the geometry so I can see where you're attacking?
Could you help me out?
He's like partly in the wall, chat.
Can't fight like this. I'm sorry.
He's trying to save her. Ain't gonna happen. Did you discover the chainsaw difficulty? Why, no, I didn't. I played through the demo twice, that was enough.
Allow me to assist you.
This bar harder, this boss is hard, yes. Fuck, that would have been a good one to like counter. That would also been a great one to fucking counter. I was not doing too shabby there either, and I just fucked it up with the last two moves.
Allow me to assist you.
Dart of Rage. Well, we have a new Yasm emote for that, you know. I don't have Rage yet. I have Yasms. I can feel one coming on. I'm barely restraining it. You're dead if you try to fight this thing anywhere but in like the center, because the camera gets screwed up by the walls. Fuck, why can't I got that camera down yet? Just like smothered me. I'm even trying to be patient and be defensive, chat.
Allow me to assist you.
You saw my patience there, didn't you? You're like, oh, I'm gonna stay back and let him come to me. Maybe we can convince China this game is an insult to them, and they'll like, yo, hey, make changes. Think of the 1.5 billion Chinese people who you've offended. Well, this is a bad run. Go ahead and kill me. Haven't told chat to fuck off, so I guess you are being patient. That takes a certain level of rage, and also chat trying to like, get a rise out of me. Somebody getting salty. Yep, a little bit. Just a touch. Just a touch. But I feel it's justified. Did you pay for the deluxe edition? No. I haven't even bought Resident Evil 4 yet. I only played the demo.
Here. Could you help me out?
kindly. And he does it 2 times in a row. He literally forces me against the fucking camera sometimes. So I want to point out something that dodge rolls contribute to like your stamina badly in this game, so you can't. Fuck. Yeah, I figured he does a counter if you do that one. Alright, if you counter the first tentacle like that, he does a second one immediately afterward. I'm hoping we can at least finish this fucking boss tonight. That would be an accomplishment at this point. However, I am starting to get a read on his moves. Just that his moves are still bullshit. Like you'd be doing better if Hong Jin wasn't there. She does every once in a while take its attention. I mean, for the most part, I ignore she's there. She doesn't really do any damage. Or does so little it won't matter. I forget why I even came to this place for it. Every time it's like a rail on you, fucking. I was even prepared for it and I still fucked it up because I didn't see it. Well, it was going pretty good. Hey, if I had a heal. Wait a minute. You know what? Fuck it. This is gonna heal. Oh shit. You just fucking die. Oh, fuck you, you fucking yak. Oh, damn right, glorious. Fuck that thing. You know what, clutch. Yo, I saved that, my special move for that entire night. Finally paid off. Good job, Holmes. Thank you.
Thank you for the help.
If it would have had a phase 2, I would never play this game again.
The body's internal sources of energy from which chi flows are known as elixir fields. Depending on its application, chi can convert to either a genuine state or a demonic one. We hermits of Tianshu, dwelling far from prying eyes in the mountains, harness genuine chi to wield wizardly spells. We have tracked the course of man's destiny for countless ages. Yet we have now entered a time of ceaseless war that has flooded the land with demonic chi, and even allowed vile demons to roam unchecked.
Genetically modified chi.
Fate intended for us to meet here. So I ask you, will you help me hunt down those responsible for this plague of demonic chi? Your chi is what will restore light to this age of darkness. Even Vice is taking a liking to you, it seems.
Global chi.
I never imagined I'd see this mountain overrun with demons. It goes to show that the demonic chi is still rife.
Master! You shouldn't overexert yourself.
Hearing you say that really makes me wish I was young again.
What? What did you mean by that?
Ah, I take it you have new information? Let's return post-haste.
Is it gonna be like our, you know, a lot of manga and anime used to have like the dirty old man. I mean, maybe this can have that too. You'll be our Master Roshi.
That explains why the yellow turbans had been infused with demonic chi. This reminds me of something. I'm sure I had it somewhere around. Here. Here we are. Elixir is formed of chi, and to create a genuine brew, an immense quantity is needed. A quantity near impossible to gather without a huge loss of life, such as that which is caused by war or disaster. Gathering it also requires a vessel, an elixir field housed within a human. But not just any. Only the elixir field of a descendant of a lineage blessed by dragons may prove sufficient.
Enough tea chi.
I think we
What
can
other types of
reasonably
chi can we think
conclude
of?
that the genuine elixir is connected to the current disturbances.
Master, have
Can you
any
play Dead
idea who
Space
the
2 and 3
Taoist
without
atop the
playing
dragon
1?
was?
Yes.
There are more than a few Taoists who wouldn't
Does not
flinch
help.
at such foul
Zhuo
things.
Qi studied atop Mount Tianzu.
But to
Tried to
find
study
out who it
alchemy,
is,
nourished his vital
we may
lessons by
simply
controlled
need
breathing
to
and
track
Taoist
down
sexual
the source
practices.
of demonic chi.
Said that he could live for long periods without eating. He was also
Then our
learned in
next
the
destination
Confucian
is-
classics and in
Capital.
astrology.
There's a high official in Luoyang, regarding whom there are countless unsettling rumors.
Let's
You know,
set
I
off.
don't really know much about Taoism, or is it? It's Taoism,
You
right?
must
And actually,
be
it's pronounced with a D.
careful.
I think, right?
And keep an eye on Hongjin. She
Yeah, I
has
don't really
a
know much
reckless
about
side.
Taoism.
Perhaps it runs in the family. Huh?
You obtained Baizi's Jade through swearing an oath. You get some more rank 3 steel. What is that one breed with every word? Look, it's called asthma, and it's a real struggle every day for people who have it. Talking to Zuoch. Okay, I do not know how to pronounce Chinese names, so forgive me. Zuchi in the Hidden Village will give you access to various functions, reset parameters, review your own abilities, and adjust allocations. Allocate reward, exchange your accolades in return for goods and other rewards. Character creation, change your appearance.
You've come here to me because there's something you want, am I right?
Okay, accolade rewards. Randomly obtain a 3 or 4-star sword, huh?
I trust you'll be back.
We get a free bronze sword. Basically, the Tao is ultimate reality and its manifestations in everyday life. Undying cosmic power which creates the universe and the energizing process through which everything in the cosmos unfolds and is transformed. It sounds like a very anime religion.
Oh, Zhongrong? That eunuch who arrogates all the power
What,
in the
eunuch?
capital? I hear that he lives a life of luxury with all the bribes he gets. Though I wonder, would he
Yeah,
really
that thing,
get
eunuchs
that many
were a
bribes
caste
just
in ancient
because
China,
he's
weren't
got
they?
political power?
Imagine that you get like a really good life chat, but you gotta have your balls cut off. Why was that a thing ever in like human history? Like, hey, if you cut your balls off, you can live like a very nice life.
I've heard the rumors about him, of course. Could the high official Master spoke of be the famous Zhongrong?
Where George Lucas got the idea for the Force? Pretty sure like Buddhism and Confucianism were like the dominant like religious forces in throughout China, and Taoism was a bit more of the, you know, just out there, right?
I could use some more sleep. Maybe
I
I'm
need
overworking.
rank 4 still remain up. You know, wish this was a level 4. I need more like empty slots that I can put like new crystals into. The balls hold very important hormones. Cutting them early in life leads to altered growth effects, puberty, and makes you. I know it's one of the reasons, like, there's a thing in Europe as well, but it's mainly for, like, to do with the church when they wanted male voices who could sing. Basically, if they wanted to keep their singing voice, I think it was, they had to, like, get their balls cut off. I forget what the singing type was. Was it soprano? Yeah. Basically, that was the way you could keep it, and I guess keep your career going.
I can't if I had to. It's only a guess.
I know I picked up a key, but I guess I need the key sheet. Oh, no, actually, never mind. It is. Seems to be locked, and it cannot be opened. Taoism is indigenous to China. Buddhism came from, yeah, I'm aware. But you'll definitely had a very big appeal in China or throughout Asia. But I know Confucianism, but I don't know if that's more of a philosophy. I don't think that's really so much a religion, right? It's more like it's more like sociology almost. Your thighs feel like lead. Were you doing leg day?
It is one's own weakness that always poses the greatest
Did that a couple
threat.
days ago.
I have great respect
I got
for your
my
refusal to give up.
new piece of exercise equipment for doing Nordics today. Gotta start working those hamstrings a bit more. Cut your tongue and make yourself ugly by giving yourself awful scars and remove one eye. You'll humble yourself. Well, yeah. Also, no. With a dumpy, let's go. Well, that's Nordics are from your hamstrings, which is the back of your thighs. Do I have grip strengtheners? Yes, I got a little lever action thing for your hand. Yeah, I use those. I use those on forearm day too. Let's see. That no. This. Actually, yeah, this, why not? Where am I going now?
Let's set off to Loyang straight away. We'll break into the residence and find out what we need to know.
Ooh. Ugh, yeah, booty day was yesterday and my legs have been sore all friggin' day. Yeah, leg day for some reason gets me the sores. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you just use your legs more than any other muscle. You just fill it more.
Chief Eunuch Zong does not meet those who come without appointments.
On your way with you!
Come with me.
You're late, Amon.
And who are they?
You will enjoy this. They are the ones who took down Zhang Jiao, and I came upon them by chance. Who would not be tempted to bring them along?
Is that so? I'm Yuan Shao, Colonel of the Central Army. I've known Cao Cao since he was a stripling.
Why is he wearing X-Men dude helmet? It's just the old helmet I put on.
Jiangliang now. And yet, that doesn't mean nothing can be done.
As I expected. So this well is a secret passage.
Very well, I will lead the way.
However, if this passage is blocked, there's no way back. We should leave a lookout here.
I will be on watch.
Go Cao Cao. What if people need water out of that well, though?
Jiangliang is a high eunuch that controls many political fields. Yet he has not been seen in the imperial court for a long time. No, instead he is set to hide away in that
I don't
manner
think
of
they
his
didn't know
that
about like
oozes a
viruses and
malicious
bacteria
chi.
then.
Many have gone to inspect his activities, believing him to be involved with that dubious elixir. But so far, no one has returned. In order to stop the spread of this elixir, we must first grasp its origin.
but we must work delicately, otherwise we risk alerting the perpetrator of our investigation. This will be no easy feat, but I know I can achieve this with your help.
What are those? That's a nice shoe you got there, man. Nice point on the tip. Should we tell these people this is the water they've been drinking?
I cannot stay here long. Come on.
Is that like
Let's keep
poison?
pushing forward.
It's like draining my stamina for some reason. People have been drinking this shit, man. Why is this? Okay, this is down here. Okay. You knew a woman who claimed to be a nympho, so someone with an illness? So this is our poison level, huh? That's death. Oh, fuck. Help me out, Chow Chow. This is your fight too, you know. They both done. So it doesn't actually, this isn't poison water, it just drains your stamina or your chi, so if you get hit, you get like stunned, you get stunned. I guess that's a little bit less, painful than poison swamp area, but hey. Do I have to jump down here? Guess I get to. Nope. They can see where else they go. That wouldn't have... what? Whatever. Hey, if nothing kills me, does that mean nothing gets my experience? Apparently not. I guess we don't need... we need to just jump back up and go this way.
As you slew Zhang Jiao, I expect you saw the strange elixir he was using. That is what Aman and I are searching for, as we believe it to be the chief cause of the chaos that plagues the state. It is like a maze down here. Let us split into two groups. You needn't worry for me. We will reunite later on.
I would hazard that Zhangrang built this dungeon on his own purse. There's no other way he could have kept the trusted servant of the court such as I, ignorant of its existence otherwise.
Gotcha. Oh, this is looking fun to navigate. Shortcut. Alright, let's go. Seen enough. Oh, spider. And I hate it. Not looking forward to work tomorrow night because of the sore muscles and all. Usually once you actually walk... I've known when I've in the past worked out and made a muscle sore, once I've been walking around for a bit, it was fine. It kind of stops hurting. Unless it's like a back muscle. Seems to be locked. It cannot be opened. You hate retail? I've worked that before. Fun times. Very, very fun time. I mean, you lose your respect for, like, humanity the entire time you're doing it. I didn't mean to fall down here, by the way. I guess it also depends on which retail store you're working at. Some, they're not all equal, you know. Fuck you.
Surely you can't intend to perish here.
Yep, that was my plan all along, Chow Chow. Credit card payments alone like 200 monthly. Ooh. Well, I guess it could be worse. I'm just lucky I've managed to remain debt-free. It's nice, you know. Lost wonder points. See, I feel like that's so toxic that everyone's like caught up with this game of like, gotta maintain my credit score, man. IRS would like to know your location. What? Because I'm debt free? Because I don't. Yeah, that why? That's perfectly fine being debt free. This means I haven't taken on your bullshit. Flexing is financial. No, that well, the financial status of like being debt free just means I haven't like gone into the debt by buying big purchases I need to like take loans out for. Hated retail, but I miss it now, kind of. I just sit around and work with a bunch of older white ladies with marriage issues. Most of my time when I worked retail, it was kind of very similar though, depending on where you what area, part of you worked at. Fuck you! You killed me twice, you asshole. Getting married fixes all your problems? I mean, can give you a whole new set of problems, though. Come on, turn around. I got a spider to kill. Maybe I'm just weird in the fact that I live to serve my partner, but they always cheat. Yeah, I'm sorry. It sucks. Cheating is no good. But loyalty is to be, you know, no one wants loyalty. Well, I don't think that's true. I think everyone wants loyalty. You die this time, by the way. Kill him, Chow, you suck. You just stood in a corner. God, these NPCs are terrible. Guy needs to start dating better people. Nope, ain't nobody dating anymore these days from the sound of all the articles I've been reading. Well, we gotta kill this motherfucker, but he's just getting stronger and stronger the more he dies. Making him confident and believing in himself.
Such ferocity. They must have seasoned warriors among their ranks.
Why are you so fucking tough? Just a regular enemy and he's just like stomping me. Y'all sound very close to becoming Black Pill. Yeah, don't despair, chap.
I can feel a stirring in my soul like never before.
Dead. Not that it matters anymore. Listen to a chat. Give in to despair. Hope is the source of all suffering. And Jesus, are you an anime villain? Oh look, those ladies are swimming in the slime, or the Pepto Bismol, as I should probably be calling it. Another one. He gonna kill me good, ain't he? Yep. Killed me very good. Now I gotta get past the other guy now. Let's turn into a lovely level. Hogwarts character is ugly as hell. Fuck you too. What was that for? You have very bizarre standards of beauty. It looks like a normal dude. I'm sorry to have displeased you with my NPC creation. I hate these guys. I hate them. ship's now tilted, so I forgot to kill the spider silently. I was like, I'm at the point where I don't think Neo is Souls-like anymore. Neo is its own thing, I feel. It has the, you know, similarities, but, you know, it doesn't really feel like a Souls game to me. Mainly because they're not good enough to make it into a Souls game. They don't really understand some of the concepts nearly as well. There's a lot more bullshit in a Neo game, or a Neo type game. You're seeing some of it right now. Enemies tend to be a lot tankier too, if you've noticed. Hate it. Honestly, considering they haven't really changed these ever since Neo 1 that much, this will probably end up being my last one. They don't really feel that fresh. They just seem like they're like, eh, we'll just keep doing the same thing. Actually, I don't need to fight that guy. I can just come down here. What the fuck have I been thinking? All in the same category? What, you mean like Souls-like games? Yeah, I mean, I understand that logic. I just don't think it's the case for me. Since I've played now quite a few Souls games and every Neo type game or Neo game directly. And I can definitely spot, you know, major differences that really make them stand out between them, that make them different enough. Shit, get over there. What's the point of it? Okay, but just like, okay, sure. People compare Elden Ring to Hogwarts. That's just because both are sold very, very highly, I feel.
I trust you can handle it.
Almost died.
I owe you my life once more.
But I do think Harry Potter actually outsold Elden Ring. It's like first month, didn't it? Or like, if you compare first month sales, that is. We have the shortcut available now, thank God. Really? Yeah, I mean, it's a big franchise, so. Though, probably not by much, but... Or maybe just in Europe, I don't know. I didn't really look at the, you know... I just saw mentions of it. Harry Potter is an actual cult. Did your local pastor tell you that? Sorry, that just sounds like a very familiar thing. Or I guess in your case, Catholic, so you're a local priest. I know through millennial women and that it's a cult. Couldn't you say the same thing about any fandom though? Hell, I know more of I know fan bases are way more devout and like very annoying than anything Harry Potter's ever produced. Let me introduce you to a game called Undertale. Pornhub is a cult. What? I've seen Pornhub, the website is a cult? I mean, okay. I feel like our definition of cult is changing. And it's like, cult is now anything I think is too enthusiastic. To me, chat, cult still remains like, hey, are you like if your like friend is like trying to get you to go to a seminar with them? I definitely want to backstab these assholes. There's one right there. Shit. They're mostly a cult of personality. That's different. I mean, there's cults that are like, cult of personality, but then there's actual cults where they like, we need you to like leave your family and come live on our compound kind of cults. And also give us all your money and also need access to your identity. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go, to be honest with you.
Rare trinkets lie dormant in this area.
Yeah, but I can't get to any of them. I don't think I've ever actually seen a cult in person. You think that'd be that would be accurately described as one? Wow, my voice is getting ratchety. I won't let it drink. What, talking for hours on this can't be the boss fight, can it? That was sudden.
These corpses are fresh. Keep your eyes sharp.
I don't know, chat. Would you?
Formidable enemy awaits. Ready yourself. Such ferocity. They must have seasoned warriors among their ranks. So, this battle continues to become my grave.
Thing is, I don't think I didn't activate a checkpoint very close there. Plus, I'm tired. Just want to play and be played with and not the mental games. Yeah, mental games do suck, don't they? You just need cuddles. That's all you need. When I was in Inglewood, the Black Hebrew Israelites, oh, those guys, I heard about those guys recently. Nation of Islam were recruiting, so 2 cults at the same time. Yeah, I've heard about, well, I know more about the Black Hebrew Israelites more than anything. They're the ones that are like, hey, yeah, they got weird. You know, they're a bit bizarre.
I will lend you my aid.
I'm just... cuddles? Yeah, cuddles are nice, aren't they? Relaxing. Speaking of, I think I'm gonna be done for the night, because, you know what? It's nearly midnight, and I've been exhausted by this game tonight. It's taken a lot out of me. Chat, hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Particularly the Resident Evil 4 demo part of it. I think that was the better part of it. The rest of it was me just raging at a single boss for one night. So, I might take a break from this game for tomorrow and play something else. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I think that might be in order. I'm not sure what though. Missed the Resident Evil 4 demo playthrough? The VOD's there for you. Good night, chat. You've all been wonderful tonight. There's a Harry Potter video up, by the way, on the channel if you haven't checked it out yet. I recommend giving it a watch. It's pretty good. Kind of long though, so bring a snack. So, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. If you guys care to stop by and say hello, I'd love to have you. If you're new here, hit the follow button, and if you want to join my Discord, you can type in the Discord code down below, or you can scroll down and click on the banner as well. Both work just fine. I would like to see you tomorrow, if so. If not, hey, that's fine too. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a night. I will see you all tomorrow, as my voice ain't gonna last much longer. Peace, everybody.